Last night, the Rockets debuting Robert Covington and their super small ball approach. Russell Westbrook led the way with 41 points. I'm telling you, I was in the building last night. He just had it. He just had it the whole night. He looked fantastic. Rockets outscoring the Lakers by 30 from the three-point line. And here is Mike DAntoni after the game. This is a very telling soundbite. Take a listen.
Anytime you try something different, these guys got to believe in it, and this helps. This helps a lot because you go here, you come in here and you get spanked, and we're all little, and it's like, oh, you know, maybe we can't do this. But so they're fired up, and we'll keep trying, and so it helps a lot.
Brian, I thought that was so interesting because he's making the point that it's not just convincing people around the league or their fans. You have to convince people in the locker room because it takes buy-in to play like this. And the very first out of the gate with Robert Covington was against the Lakers, which was a team they were supposed to struggle with the Lakers bigs. And he said it helps. If we had gotten spanked, it would have been a harder sell inside the locker room. What do you make of all that?
I enjoyed watching it. I thought it was an innovative way to go about it. My instinct tells me that it's a trick offense and that when teams get more used to it, that they'll, you know, that was a surprise for the Lakers too. I mean, they knew it was coming, but they hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
And that, can you win 4 games in a playoff series playing that way? My feeling is that you can't. Am I also concerned about PJ Tucker, that he's just going to get worn out? But that's just my instinct. That doesn't mean I'm saying I know that's going to happen. I just, you know, it's just not typical what you see in the NBA.
I've been very critical of DAntoni, but I have to give him his credit on this one because for the simple fact, he's doing something that I actually agree with. First of all, he's going small. He's spacing the floor with 5 perimeter players, and he has 2 former MVPs in their prime. You're talking about Russell Westbrook and James Harden, people who struggle to guard them one-on-one. So once they get past the first line of defense, it's over with. And we seen that last night. Like if CP3 was on this team, they couldn't do this. But Russell Westbrook and James Harden, he's basically saying, you know what? I'm going to put my best 2 players against whoever y'all want to match and try to stop them. You can't. So I'm trying to figure out what teams are going to do to try to slow this offense down. I don't see anyone having an answer for that. Defensively, what can you do? You try to trap James Harden, then Russell Westbrook goes for 40.
Right, but the concern is, I mean, look, I love this, and I saw Mike last night after the game, and one of the things that was nice is that he looked energized, and it has been an up and down 12 months for Mike DAntoni. He still doesn't have a contract extension. This could very well be his last year there. The CP3 trade there was disagreement within the Rockets organization about whether they should make that deal. It looked like he's like, oh, I got toys now to play in the style that Mike DAntoni is so good at doing. And I do like the overall that they're maximizing what they have. But the argument, Perk, is they can't defend in the middle and no one's going to rebound. That's the argument.
But they just saying, hey, we're going to outscore you. And my thing is that I blame Rondo for what Russell Westbrook did to them last night because he gassed up Kyle Kuzma the last game that they played. And you can't do that to a guy like Russell Westbrook. He has that Mamba mentality, and Kobe already crowned him with that. I see this working. I don't see nobody stopping him.
Westbrook did look really comfortable.
He looks so great last night. I'm telling you, being there live when Russell Westbrook is firing is so much fun.
The lane is wide open. There's nobody clogging the middle.
He is so much fun to watch.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.